So now for this next example problem, instead of using arrays, I'm actually going to use skip counting. So we have 1,278 divided by 2. So again, we want to start dividing. We want to divide by the smallest number possible. If we just count how many groups of 2 go into 1,278, it'll take forever to count that high. So we want to start dividing by the smallest number possible, and the only rule is the number inside the square has to be equal to or bigger than the number outside. So again, we cannot start with 1 digit by 1 digit division because 2 is bigger than 1. That won't work. We can start out with 2 digit by 1 digit division. So we can do 12 divided by 2. Somebody put the answer in the chat. We're going to end up seeing if he's correct or not. I have a feeling he is, but we're going to still do the problem out so everybody can see how to do the problem out. So 12 divided by 2 is what we're going to start with. I got to see how many groups of 2 go into 12. So I'm going to count by 2s. I'm going to skip count for this one. 2, that's 1 group of 2. 4, 2 groups of 2. 6, 3 groups of 2. 8, 4 groups of 2. 10, 5 groups of 2. 12, 6 groups of 2. I ended up counting by 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to get to 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now, counting by 2s, I actually landed right on the number 12, so I'm going to do 12 minus 12. And there's not going to be a remainder for this first one. 12 minus 12 equals 0, so no remainder so far. Next, I'm bringing down the 7. I have a feeling there's going to be a remainder here, but we're going to count by 2s, see how many groups of 2 go into 7. So counting by 2s, 2, that's 1 group. 4, we have 2 groups of 2. 6, we have 3 groups of 2. Now, if I count by 2 again, I'm going to be past the number 7, right? 8 is too far. I'm already past the number 7. But I was able to get 3 full groups of 2 within 7. I ended up counting by 2 3 times before I ended up passing the number 7. So 7 divided by 2 equals 3, but there is going to be a remainder. Now, the closest I could get to 7 without going over was 6. So 6 is what we have to subtract to find our remainder. So 7 minus 6 equals 1. We have a remainder of 1. Shout out to everybody tuning in, and shout out to everybody that hit the like button. I appreciate you. I am glad that you are here. So we are bringing down the 8. So now I have to do 18 divided by 2. I got to count how many groups of 2 go into 18. So counting by 2s, here we go. 2, that's 1 group. 4, 2 groups of 2. 6, 3 groups of 2. 8, 4 groups of 2. 10, 5 groups of 2. 12, 6 groups of 2. 14, 7 groups of 2. 16, 8 groups of 2. 18, 9 groups of 2. I ended up counting by 2s 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times to get to 18. So 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Counting by 2s, I ended up landing right on 18. So I'm going to do 18 minus 18. And we have no remainder. 18 minus 18 equals 0, no remainder. So we have our final answer now, 1,278 divided by 2 equals 639.